talk about a few different things and channel some things about the fear of discomfort. And Jesus, of course, Jesus steps forward and he's like, yo, I wanna, come in on this topic and help you out with this topic. So that's pretty cool. But the first few announcements that I would love to make before we I start this video is I have been doing readings for $80 an hour, and you get to ask like 10 or 15 questions or even more during the reading, and I email the recording of the reading to you afterwards, and it's really awesome, and I really enjoyed doing it. I've had a lot of people come to me, and I've really surprised myself of how much I've been able to relate to people. And also, Kristen Davies and Ashley Cunningham and I will be doing a mediumship course coming up. It's going to be really exciting, really awesome stuff. And that course is $155 USD, and it's totally worth it because you get to learn how to channel and you get to meet all these really high vibrational people. It's really, really fun time. I will leave the links in the description of these the people that I'm talking about, Ashley and Kristen. I'll leave their YouTube channels, their links, and I'll also leave the website where you can sign up to this course on KristenDaviesMedium.com. So if any one of you are interested in learning how to do this mediumship, this is a great opportunity for anyone. It really, really helped me get to where I am. So I would love to help each one of you during this course and help teach. And yeah, it's really exciting. Now I am going to talk about the topic of the video, which is, fear of discomfort and growing spiritually. And that's the first question I would like to start this off with, and I would love to hear what you guys think in the comments. But how do we grow spiritually? How do we grow as people? How do we grow? And this has been very weird for me in the past, because in the past I was a very stagnant person for the most part, a lot of the time, because of the environment around me and the people around me. And that's a big part of it too. If you don't have the right people around you, you're just going to be at a standstill. You're going to be just standing still. Sometimes it's better to go off on your own path and be like, okay, now I'm going to take things into my own hands and I'm going to just see how it goes. And once I did that, I felt so much better, like getting away from people that aren't really that healthy for me. And I really grew so much, just putting myself in situations by myself, doing things by myself, and really that really does help grow you a lot. And I would say the second thing that really helped me was just stepping forward and doing things anyways. Okay, I'm fearful of doing this. I'm fearful of stepping forward on camera or making a YouTube channel or doing anything spiritually, putting myself out there in the limelight, because other people do judge you and so forth, and you have a fear of failure and a fear of all this fear. Sometimes you can release that fear and go on your merry way, but I've never been able to do that. I feel the fear and I just do it anyways, and I find those uncomfortable situations and I just do it. And now when I see these situations where I feel a bit uncomfortable, and that's okay. I think that's part of life, and that's a part of the human experience, is feeling a little uncomfortable at times or vulnerable. I really look forward to those situations, because I know that on the other side that I'm going to grow so much and that it's going to help me so much. And then after a while, those situations stop becoming uncomfortable. It starts to become something, it's just something you have to do to get to the other side, to grow more spiritually. And it's a lot more fun, just going off and doing things and not knowing the results, not knowing what's going to happen, being realistic to a sense, but not knowing what's going to happen. And I think that's what's really exciting about life, is you don't want to know everything that goes on. You don't want to know if you're going to succeed at something. It's nice to try things out for a while. And it's like with anything. You can go try it for a little while, and if you don't like it, you're like, okay, now I want to try it again later on or something. It's not a linear path, and that's also what I've noticed. And that's what's great about this course coming up that I'm helping with, and so is Kristen and Ashley. They're amazing, amazing teachers, and their links will be in the description. And we really help people grow. And I took these courses at first, and they've really expanded me so much that I'm able to connect with spirit or tune into my own intuition. And it's so much more than just channeling. That's what I've noticed. Channeling is just, okay, we're trying to communicate with spirit. But everything else that comes with the course, moving into the heart center and connecting with who you really are, and also that's all a part of channeling, I've noticed. And it's all healing. It's very healing to be able to connect with spirit, to be able to call in different energies, to work with different energies that are very high vibrational energies, and with source and your higher self. It really does expand you. But the main thing that I would say expands you in this course is going live with other people. And not many other courses offer this. And if they do, they're way more expensive. But this course, you get to go live with other students, you get to make friends with other people, and you literally just practice channeling for the other people in the course. And it's in a private group. There's not any judgment. If there is any judgment, those people are just automatically kicked out most of the time. But it's just practice. It's nothing to be afraid of, and you get used to stepping forward on camera. And I was like, wow, this is a great practice. If I ever do a YouTube channel or anything else, or doing readings for people, I will get to have this practice on camera, and I will be more confident within my own skin. And just, it's free. It's like free practice during the course. And you get to go practice with me, you get to practice with Ashley and Kristen, and it's really fun. And with the other students in the course. All right, that's mostly what I'm going to say about that. It's really, I'm talking it up because I know it's really good. And yeah, I'll see where I want to go next. Okay, yeah, sometimes I feel like I need to slow down. Talking about this video, I'm going really fast when I'm talking. But sometimes I need to slow down to realize where I'm at, to assess where I'm at. Or something happens to me that slows me down, and okay. And then I realize that I have everything that I need right now within me to go forward on this path, to propel myself on this path. I don't need anything else except myself. And sometimes I need to slow down to see that. And knowing that if I follow this path of light, follow who I am, that the person I am will grow as well. It will grow so much and to much more. So don't feel like if you don't have it all, you don't feel like you don't have it all, that's okay. Just know that inside you really do. And that if you keep following this path, that it'll grow and grow and grow. And then one day you'll be like, whoa, and be crazy intense and crazy awesome. Also, another point I was going to make is being the still observer and building that positive momentum in your life. It's like I'm going to draw some parallels, okay? So like when you work out a few times, you start to build that positive momentum. You start to build it, and it starts to get easier. You start to put yourself in those uncomfortable situations. Or I'm working out, it hurts really bad. But you really do grow, like as a person and physically, and it feels really good after a while. You're building that positive momentum. And positive momentum, it really does manifest way faster. It manifests so much faster than negative momentum. And it's more powerful, it's more intense, it's more light-filled. It's so much more amazing. And the negative momentum manifests much slower on Earth. It takes a long time for it to manifest, and that's why we see this stuff in our society finally coming up to the surface over hundreds of thousands of years of corruption and this and that. But that's all coming up to the surface and being transmuted. Now it's time to focus on the positive at times and build that positive momentum within ourselves, because we are the manifestors of our reality and what we focus on. So that's really great. All right. I'm going to tap in and see what Jesus has to say about these topics, or anything he has to say in general, because I do feel him going around. I've really noticed that recently, as the angels have been coming in real close. He's just kind of laughing and saying that I'm doing a good job explaining this. He's saying it's not as easy to explain it. Sometimes it's easier just to do it. He's saying you'll never know until you just actually do it. You actually step forward and do something that's uncomfortable, that you know where you'll grow, or step forward on camera or something. But yeah, he also wants me to talk about the reward system. In the old times, they had more of a reward system. Like, you were suffering, you went through a lot of suffering, and now you have to, find a way out of it, and find find a meal or something to scavenge or something, and that was a reward system. There was more hardship in the past, and nowadays it's almost like we have to create those situations for ourselves in order to grow. We have to put ourselves in these uncomfortable situations in order to grow. And he's saying this is the more high vibrational way to do it. This is the more advanced beings are coming to Earth, and this is the more high vibrational way to be able to grow as spiritual beings. The old way was like we went through a lot of hardship more, and that kind of propelled you forward. But the new way is we are already sensitive, already really evolved. A lot of the new beings on this new Earth, and this is the more high vibrational way for us to evolve, instead of us being beat down constantly. He's also saying many of us souls have already done this. I've already been beat down constantly. We've already built that depth that we need, and that moving forward is more important to just focus on the light and finding what makes us tick, what makes us grow. He's saying that's part of going within, is stepping forward and doing the things that we know we should do, but we're fearful of. That's part of going within. That will expand you so much, and it will allow the stuff within you to get moving, the energy, stagnant energy, to be moving and to release itself. Give yourself time. Don't be hard on yourself. It's just a game. He's talking about playing the game, like just playing it as best you can. Doing the best you can. He's pointing to me and saying that indigos always want something that's more, something that's better, the next best thing. Or it's kind of like athletes, if anything comes out, they're always looking for the next thing to get better. Always looking for the next thing. Sometimes it's important for indigos to slow down and look inwards and say, okay, I already have a lot of the things I need already, and I can go ahead and do those things. It's like I've always wanted to start a YouTube channel, but I doubted myself to a certain extent, or I went in different directions and did different things. But really, I just need to take a step back and say, okay, I can just do this. Even though I kind of fearful of it, if I might not be good at it or this or that, it's still important just to do it, just so you'll know. He's talking about call him in and call the angels in, and they will help you move this energy, the stagnant energy. They will present situations to you that will help you grow. They will offer these to you, bring these into your life. whether it's through people, through situations. It'll help grow and expand you. But he wants you to focus on this and ask for this, ask them for this, so this energy will move, this momentum will be built so that you can go off in a different direction. I see that in my life. There's so many people that are very, very stagnant, and I was one of those people, and I didn't realize that because everyone else around me was like that. Most people. And that's okay, I think. Everyone needs to go through periods of stagnation in order to grow, because that's the feeling. Like if I was just happy all the time and I didn't have any stagnation, I would just be content, you know. But the stagnation feeling, the stuck feeling, is important for our growth, because we see that we're like, oh, I don't want this anymore. This is getting boring. After a while, you're like, okay, I want something more. So that's cool. It's just contrast. That's all it is. It's one of the ways we learn on Earth. He's saying in the stillness, we can find so much within ourselves. We can fire into the trueness of who we are. We don't have to keep grasping at things that are irrelevant or that don't serve us anymore. Finding that inner peace. Okay. Yeah. So he's saying something about it's important to have some resistance in your life, even upon this spiritual path, in order for you to grow. So if I had everything I needed, all the money, everything I needed spiritually and this, I probably wouldn't go very far. But now that I have some resistance where, okay, I need to financially support myself. I need to financially be wealthy enough so I can enjoy life more. But it's like this resistance that I'm tugging against. And it's important to have a little bit of that so that I will go forward and do things. He's saying even if you have enough money, finding this formula of saying, oh, I want to grow myself spiritually, I want to be in these uncomfortable situations, that still will work even if you're financially great. I hear we are going into an age where it's going to be more easy for us to manifest things. The things are going to manifest faster, and that the energy is picking up and it's going a little bit faster. The source energy, the Christ consciousness energy is manifesting faster. So he's saying, again, he said this in a few of my other videos as well, dream big, dream for what you want, and go forward with that. Shoot high. Always shoot high. Even if you may not get there, it's great just to at least know that you tried, or that you grew from that experience a lot. That's why I think it's very important to follow your passions in life, because your passions, when you follow your heart and your passions, it's not linear. Like, you follow that path and maybe it'll end for a little while, but then it leads you onto a different passion that you really love. It's being very nice and saying, don't think for a minute that you aren't whole, that you aren't complete. We love you for who you are completely. There's no judgment on the other side. Always know this. I'm just feeling a lot of energy going through my heart center. You deserve this love. You deserve this abundance in your life. You deserve everything that has ever happened to you. You deserve people around you that love you for who you are, that don't have many judgments. It's important to know your self-worth, that you deserve this, you deserve these things. He's saying, in the meantime, if you don't have any friends, or you don't have that many people in your life, we're here for you on the other side. We are here to be those people for you, to be your friends, and as well as your spirit team. They really are. A lot of your friends are on the other side, really watching and helping you, and I think that's really fun to connect with them. Whew. Really intense through the heart center. I love the heart energy. It's so fun and so amazing just to follow that, because it always leads you to the right place, that inner peace, that love, you know. The mind, it's great and all, but you need a break, and you need to come down to the heart and say, oh, wow, this feels so good. It feels more grounded into the earth frequency. Okay. He's done talking, Jesus is, and I think a female energy is coming forward. Mother Earth. I feel a lot of an eternal love for her, from her as well, for all of us. She's like, if you need grounding at this time, call me in and I'll help ground you. She knows a lot of people are staying inside or in quarantine. She's saying we'll all get through this, and she's saying she's having a great time. Everyone's kind of calming down a little bit and slowing down, and she likes that. She's talking about get ready for this ride. This roller coaster at times. But she sees it as a very, very, very high vibrational, very good thing, because she's transmuting all this, darkness on Earth and negativity. Shedding that skin. She's becoming a butterfly. And she's saying it's very important to start taking care of our bodies again after this quarantine or during this quarantine. And still having that comfort, but try to eat as healthy as possible and to move our bodies through yoga and connect with the earth out in nature. All these things combined will get you through these hard times on Earth. I'm here for you. She's saying, I'm here for you, just you guys have been here for me, have come here for me. She's thanking all of you light workers and just people in general, experiencing life here on Earth. She's talking about we're going to get through this together. And there's much more greener pastures on the other side. And she has one last message saying, go within, find that inner peace, find who you are. This is the most important thing for you to discover here on Earth for most people. seeking that of within, seeking that who you are within, that love, that stillness. This energy here within is for us to enjoy within our bodies, and it's amazing that she's saying to share that with other people, to share that amazingness with other people, that self-love, that growth as a spiritual being. Nurture this part of yourself, be kind to this part of yourself, be proud of who you are, and notice that you're not the only one that's going through these times. Other people are going through much worse times than a lot of us. So give yourself a break, calm down, and ground. And she's just kind of bowing her head and just really kneeling like in front of us all, like, in respect. I just feel so much gratitude from her. It's very, very intense. Very grateful for us. That's very cool. A lot of heart energy, if you can feel it coming through the camera. Whew. All right. Well, that's all I have to say today, and that's all that Jesus and Mother Earth have to say. And that was pretty exciting stuff, pretty awesome stuff. And if you guys have anything to say in the comments, let me know. I would love to see you in the upcoming course coming up, or in one of my readings, or if you're just in the comments, I love that as well. And I'm excited to grow my channel, and if you would like to hit that notification bell and it notifies you every time I have a video, that's great if you do that. And then also subscribe to my channel if you haven't, if you are just watching and haven't subscribed yet. Thank you so much for watching, everyone. This has been really exciting for me to channel this information for all of you guys, and for myself. I'm growing so much as well. But bye, everyone. Thank you so much.